The sirens in my head were louder than the clock ticking in the dark living room. Midnight, then 1 a.m., then 2. My wife still wasn't home, and I knew something was wrong because she had never not once failed to text me if she was running late. But that night, her phone went straight to voicemail, every single time. And when I finally fell asleep on the couch at 4:13 a.m., holding her picture in my hand, I had no idea the message I'd wake up to would tear my heart open and change every single thing I thought I knew about my marriage. It started the day before, Thursday afternoon. Normal, calm. My wife, Clara, kissed my cheek before leaving for work. She said, "Don't wait up tonight. I might stay late at the office." But there was something in her voice, a softness mixed with tension, as if she wanted to say more, but didn't. I asked, "Everything okay?" She smiled, a small, fragile smile. "Of course, I love you." Then she walked out the door. I didn't know that would be the last time I'd see her before the truth unraveled. As the hours passed, 6 p.m., 8 p.m., 10 p.m., that uneasy feeling grew heavier. Clara always texted, even stuck in traffic or running late. Silence wasn't like her, so I called. First call, no answer. Second call, voicemail. Third call, phone off. By midnight, I was pacing the house. By 1 a.m., I was calling hospitals. By 2, I even called her best friend, who said she hadn't heard from Clara all day. At 4:13 a.m., exhaustion dragged me down. And that's when it happened. The vibration of my phone woke me up. One message from Clara. My hands shook as I opened it. It read, "I need to tell you something before you hear it from someone else." My heart dropped. The next line made it worse. "Please don't panic. I'm safe, but I can't come home yet." In that long text, she confessed something I never expected. Something she'd been hiding for months. She wrote, "I didn't stay late at work. I've been going somewhere else to help someone you don't know about." My mind went dark with terrible assumptions. Was she cheating? Was she living a double life? I kept reading. "His name is Tyler. He's 16, and he's my little brother." I froze. Her brother. She always said she was an only child. I scrolled further. "I didn't tell you about him because I thought you'd look at me differently. My childhood wasn't what I made it seem," she continued. "3 months ago, he reached out. Our mum overdosed. He had nowhere to go. I've been trying to get him into a safe home. Yesterday, he disappeared." My breath hitched. She wrote, "I found him with a group of older guys. Bad ones. I brought him to a shelter. He begged me not to tell you. I stayed the night because he had a panic attack and wouldn't let me leave. I dropped the phone. Tears stung my eyes, not from anger, but from the weight of everything she had carried alone." At 7 a.m., she walked into the house, her eyes swollen from crying. She whispered, "I'm sorry. I didn't want my broken past to ruin what we have." I didn't speak. I just wrapped my arms around her. "You don't ruin anything," I whispered. "You don't break things, you save them." That morning, there was no yelling, no blame, only truth and tenderness. When she took me to meet Tyler, he was scared, angry, defensive, but I saw the way he clung to his hoodie as if it was the only thing keeping him from falling apart. The shelter counselor said they needed a plan. I took a breath and said, "Tyler, do you want to come stay with us for a while?" He just shrugged, but his eyes glistened. That was enough. And just like that, a new chapter began. Bringing Tyler home wasn't easy. The first night, I could hear him pacing, waking up from nightmares he tried to hide. He didn't know how to accept kindness without suspicion. One evening, he knocked over a glass. It shattered. He froze in panic, whispering, I'm sorry, like he expected to be punished. I knelt down and said gently, "Hey, accidents happen. You're okay?" He stared at me like he didn't believe what he heard. That was the night something in him finally cracked open. Weeks turned into months. Tyler slowly transformed. He joined an art club. He laughed. He talked at dinner. But one day, while scrolling through his phone, his face went pale. A message glowed across the screen. "You ruined my life. You'll pay for taking him away." It was from their mother's old boyfriend. He knew where Tyler was. That night, our house was silent. Too silent. Clara held Tyler while he trembled, whispering, "He's going to come. He's going to take me." Clara whispered back, "Not while I'm alive." I stood behind them and said, "Not while I'm breathing." But it wasn't him who knocked on our door 2 weeks later. It was a social worker, with papers that said Tyler's biological father had resurfaced and was claiming custody. Clara nearly fell to her knees. "He doesn't even know Tyler," she whispered. On the day of the hearing, the courtroom felt cold and heavy. But then, something miraculous happened. The social worker stood up. "Your Honor, new information has come to light. DNA confirms the biological father is not the man who filed this claim." The judge slammed his gavel. Case dismissed. Tyler looked at us both, his eyes filled with tears. Then he whispered, "Can I stay, like, forever?" Clara broke down, hugging him tightly. "Yes, baby. Yes, forever." I placed my hand on his back and whispered, "You're home now, for good." Months later, we officially adopted him. One night after dinner, he said something that made Clara cry all over again. "Thank you for not giving up on me." We didn't give up. We never would. If this story touched your heart, please like, subscribe, and comment your city so I know where you're watching from. Thank you for staying till the end.